I can about guarantee you that a lot of people are going to skip right past this video because there ain't no goddamn way that I can keep it to the 1 minute and 30 second attention span of most people. And that's fine. I don't give a fuck. Let's have a longer conversation about transgender people coming from my perspective as a white Southern man. All right? I'll give you all my goddamn opinions. And here are those opinions. All right? Here's what I hear from a lot of people is, oh, where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line? You fucking like your kid's gonna, they're gonna identify as a cat, right? All right. First off, yeah, probably if that happens, you need to look inward and there's probably a bigger issue at hand, but that's like that's a fucking fable. That's a Aesop bullshit. That's not really happening. If it is, fucking deal with it then, but that's not something I don't think we have to be concerned about. Here's where I stand on the situation. Number one, it's pretty clear to me that gender is something that we made up. Biological sex, sure. I'll give you that there's a dick and a pussy. I'll give you that. That's true. When we talk about gender, these are two very different things. We all grew up with tomboys, right? We all grew up with tomboys, girls that really like to play softball and they like to hang out with dudes. Are you trying to tell me that they're the same as girls who don't do those? Like people can have variations. A lot of people call me a queer in my videos. Maybe I've just got a little bit more woman in me. I like to cook. I like to massage my wife's feet. I like to fucking, do the laundry from time to time. Maybe I'm a little bit sliding on a different scale. I don't fucking know. I'm not a goddamn biologist or a scientist. I just know that when you look at a society full of everyone is fucking unique, to label them as man or woman is kind of insane. Now that I think about it, when I was younger, I would have been like, yeah, there's two. You're either this or you're that. And it's determined by your dick or your pussy. But I don't think your dick or your pussy have shit to do with it. I think that we're all unique and there is a spectrum and that nobody should give a fuck about that. Who gives a fuck what another person decides that they want to be? Now, of course, this gets complicated and you motherfuckers love throwing this shit at us. Like, there's an instance that's happened recently where a man was arrested for rape or something. I don't know what it is. And then decided in jail that he was a woman and they moved her to a woman's prison. All right. That's a very, very tiny percentage of what this all entails. And frankly, you have a point in there. That's kind of fucked up. I think I'll admit that that's fucked up. If I get canceled or fucking called a dickhead for saying that's fucked up, I don't care. I'm being real here. But here's my point on that. You same motherfuckers have never given a good goddamn about how anyone was treated in prison. Don't you fucking dare start claiming that these are people. You throw these motherfuckers away. You're the same ilk that goes, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Don't all of a sudden start acting like you think that these people deserve anything other than to be the scum below your fucking feet, because you don't. It's just a good talking point to you to shit on trans people. And another point. Let's say hypothetically, trans people, it's all a facade. It's all just a bunch of people deciding that they can't make it in this world as one sex, so they're going to change their sex. Who gives a fuck about that? Let them be happy. Let them be happy. Let them be happy. I don't know where the fuck I fall on any of this, except for one thing. I don't know where the fuck I fall on any of this. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a biologist. I'm not even really a smart man, as some of you have already fucking commented. But here's what I know. Regardless of the lack of information, regardless of the lack of understanding that I have, no one is worth dying for me saying some dumb fucking shit. People are dying because you have to get your fucking crack in. People are dying because you're just, I'm just telling it like it is. People are fucking dying. People! Whether you think they're a man or a woman, or in some cases a fucking cat identifying with kitty litter, they're a fucking person, and these people are dying because you have no goddamn compassion whatsoever. You can't just leave well enough alone. Sure, in the situation of the prison, it's a little bit different. Let's deal with that. Let's isolate that and deal with that. In sports, it's a little bit different. Let's isolate that and deal with that. But if you're just making a blanket statement that these people deserve anything less than love and affection, you're not a fucking Christian, which every single one of you motherfuckers claims to be. So I'm not going to have any of you, quote, God-fearing motherfuckers say some shit about how I'm just concerned about the prisoners. You don't give a fuck. You've never given a fuck about prisoners. You don't give a fuck about them now. You just can throw your trans rhetoric on there and make a fucking point that you think rectifies all the bullshit beliefs you have. People are born different. The human body is complicated. Some people are born not being able to produce insulin. Do you not think they're a human being? Some people are born with 3 fucking arms. Do you not think they're a human being? If people are born with their organs on the fucking outside of their body, why is it so hard for you to fucking comprehend that someone could be born with a dick but identify more as a female? It makes perfect sense when you think about it like that, but you can't fucking have it. You can't fucking have it because all you want to do is sit there and swim in the sea of all these woke people are ruining the fucking country. You're ruining the fucking country. Okay? Do woke people go overboard sometimes? Fuck yeah, they do, man. Dude, I've accidentally misgendered someone before, and I didn't mean it, and I got screamed at. When realistically, I wish that they had just said, hey, that's not what they identify as. Could you try to do better? And I fucking will do better. That's made me mad before, but it's a simple annoyance. You're mad at people for annoying you. We are mad at you for fucking killing people. For allowing people to be tortured and murdered because they are different than you. They are not a white cis Christian male, therefore they are lesser. So go fuck yourself. And all I will say is, I don't know everything about this issue, but I do know that I'm going to be kind to people, and I'm going to let people be whoever the fuck they are. And I'm not going to make some fucking cracks while people are getting fucking killed, because that's not worth it to me. Do your jokes. I'm a fucking comedian. I do think that everything can be funny to a degree. But in a time right now when people are getting fucking killed for who they are, I'm not going to fucking do it. And frankly, you need to ask yourself if it's fucking worth it if you do it too. It's fucking not. Half of you are fucking Christians who think that you're persecuted. Oh, one day they're going to come for all the Christians and kill them just for being Christians. First off, no, they're fucking not. But think about it. They're doing that to trans people right now, and you don't give a fuck. Because somewhere in your Bible, it doesn't say that this can be so. Fuck you. Fuck your Bible. Be nice to people, which is hypocritical after I've screamed at you. That's all I know on the subject.